Ladies and gentlemen, hey, this is our second show tonight. I'm Jay Works, the host of Street Savvy. This is my co-host,
Kristen Bouchard.
We are here tonight to bring you our second show, folks. It's very exciting what we do here at Street Savvy. We're trying to bring you the greatest news, the greatest topics that's from our minds. Again, we're not here to shun people or disrespect. We're here to bring some enlightened things from the topics from our heads and minds. I write and create the stories as well as my co-hosts as well. We have a segment we do on Mondays, Star of the Day. We both in tune to it. We both put creative activity into it and things that we do. Star of the Day on Mondays comes out, and what we do, we pick folks, regular people like me or you or her, or stars or athletes or politicians, good or bad or ugly, and we pick them to do either one or if not, we do what we do. So folks, hope you enjoy the show today, and today is Monday, so Star of the Day will come out. And to say all that, I'm going to start off today with one of the topics is trending. Donald Trump today, ladies and gentlemen. Donald Trump is trending. He's trending all over the world, all over the country, and he's leading. And for the GOP candidate to be elected to be president, he's leading in all votes. And as well, his things he have done over the years is trending as well. And a lot of folks in the black community, allegedly, is starting to speak up and speak out against his counterparts, which is the Democrats. And I'm one of them. I think today, as I talk to you and sit up here on this podcast and enjoy my moment, enjoy the day, Donald Trump is not a racist. He's not a bigot. He's a man first, which all of us are, and women, ladies and gentlemen. And we all tell stories. We all have imagination that runs wild sometimes. But does that make him a racist? No, in my eyes, it don't. He has done things that a lot of politicians haven't done for the black and brown community over the years. If you don't believe me, go check out the fact check. Go look it up. But until then, folks, look what's going on in your society, in your state, in your city, in your neighborhood, in the province and city as well, in towns and state. And Democrats ain't did no work. And if they are doing work, it's the smaller ones, the legislators, and the city reps. The state reps, no good. No good. No good. Democrats, it's not good. It's not heaven for us. So what we need to do, folks, is step up and listen. If Republican, to my knowledge, steps up to me with the right and great ideas and the right abundant things up on the black brown community, I'm willing to listen. And I'm willing to vote. I'm tired of these dreams. I'm tired of these situations that outlast us. Where look now, my grandkids going to be, woo! They're going to work 4 jobs to have a decent meal, to buy those Jordans, to go to college. And racism is still at its highest. And behind it is a lot of these fake politicians with their fake stories and fake promises, and as well as the fake news. That's one thing Donald Trump was yelling, fake news. Hey, I'm sorry to believe that. He's making me out of a believer. In some way, in some shape or fashion, we got to come together and realize who we want representing us. And right now, it ain't the Democrats. Literally. And I don't see another Republican but Donald Trump. So, folks, there you have it. That's something needed for your ears. And here we go for the news of the day.
Star of the day.
News of the day. You stop.
News of the day.
Yes.
All right. Allegedly, a young lady has tried to burn down the house of Martin Luther King. Some suspect that she's been suffering from mental illness. A young black lady looked to be in her 20s. You know, she kind of looks like she's allegedly unkept and, you know, maybe going through some things. But someone caught her on camera, allegedly, with a gallon of gasoline in the gas tank. Gas, you know, one of those things.
Gas can.
Yeah, gas can. Pouring gas on the house, on the outside of the house. I hope someone stopped her instead of recording her. to put it on social media. But yeah, allegedly, she tried to burn down the house of Martin Luther King Jr. And I want to know why. Why his house? They say allegedly mental illness. No one knows that, but everyone knows in that community that that's his home. So why is this young African-American young lady attempting to burn down a house of an icon that's done so much for our people? It could have been any house. Not saying that it should be. She shouldn't be trying to do it anyways. But why his house? Attention, maybe? A cry for help?
Well, mental illness at its finest.
Yeah.
But what we'll do, we will follow this story and keep you posted on it. Thanks for reporting that.
You're welcome.
Just to piggyback that, do you know what state and town that was in? Or
no, I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure he was born in Alabama, or if not Mississippi. We're gonna look forward to telling you which state and town that was in. I mean, that's a huge story. That's personal to me as well as other Black folk. And thanks for that. Now, what you got us for the star? The day, Kristen Bouchard. Star of the day.
Allegedly, Cardi B and Kim Kardashian are being canceled via social media by their fans.
Hold up.
Yes.
Hold up.
The two hottest people.
Hold up. Cardi B sells a lot of music.
She does, and she looks good too.
And Kim Kardashian sells a lot of stories.
She does.
Her and her sisters and brothers and mothers and cousins and her daddy.
Yeah.
So, they did what?
I was surprised too. I was so surprised. I had to follow up on it. I was shocked. Two of the hottest people in social media, in the industry, Kim Kardashian and Cardi B. So, allegedly, their fans are upset because they have walked the runway in a Balenciaga fashion show. Now, Balenciaga, according to the stars, is one of the hottest fashion designers in the industry. But as of earlier this year, allegedly, Balenciaga has come under scrutiny and fire due to their children's display of fashion. They called it very inappropriate. And I don't want to say the other word, but I'm not going to. But a lot of fans are upset with Balenciaga, allegedly, due to how they displayed young children in their fashion designs. They mostly mothers say it was very inappropriate of how Balenciaga has, put on display the children fashion and display of their clothing and other things. But so they say fans are upset because Cardi B's a mother and so is Kim Kardashian. And fans are like, you women are mothers. How can you know allegedly what Balenciaga has done previously with children displaying their fashion and you go and walk the carpet alongside him? They're very upset.
So they're saying that all the stuff Balenciaga has done, allegedly, as far as with kids and denouncing things that with kids, the fans saying they should have known.
Exactly.
These two ladies should know.
They should know better, especially as mothers.
Well, thanks for that. And hopefully we have more on that story on the next Star Today. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great job. Okay, folks, here goes for our topic. Check it out, folks. We got a great topic. We was talking off camera, me and my co-host. The topic is, it's college for me and you, men and women, Black and the brown community. I'm going to let my co-host start this off because she said she had a conversation with one of her children. How you feel about it?
Yes, I had a conversation with my younger son. He was 10 years old at the time. I've gone through college in and out. He's got older sisters that's in college, one of them. And we talk about loans and debt and bills. And I try to teach my daughters. I've paid off $30,000 in student loans in 4 months. Snowballing. That's another topic for another day. But we've talked about student loans and finances and how to navigate through college. And he just happened to overhear me telling my daughters how to pay off student loan debt should they accrue any of it. And he came to me. He's highly intelligent. He's like a little engineer. He loves computers. He has a bright future ahead. And I push college in my home to my children, my older children, and I'm pushing it to my younger ones, you know? He came to me. He was 10 years old. This was last year. He said, Mommy, I don't know if I want to go to college because I don't want that debt. I don't want to owe a lot of money. Honestly, it broke my heart. I'm not going to lie. It made me feel some kind of way because I'm like, you're very intelligent. I want you to go and have a prosperous career, you know, and sometimes that's going to cost you. You know, he's great with computers. He's great with his hands. I call him my little engineer. You got to go to college to be an engineer. Unfortunately, there's no trade school to be an engineer. You got to pay big bucks for that. So I told him when we get to that point, I will teach you how to navigate through that. But don't throw your future away due to fear of the unknown or fear of finances. Yeah, you're going to get some student loans, but you can pay those off in a certain type of way. I'm here for that. I will teach you that. I've been through it. But what you will not do, my son, my only son, is throw away your future out of fear of student loan debt. You're too intelligent, too smart, and you are very talented in this area. And, you know, he goes to a special school. You know, so I'm going to push that. And I'm not going to tell him not to go to college. So for me, in my household, college is a priority. College is the way for our lifestyle, our goals.
Right.
You know, so I'm going to say that.
Wow, that's pretty deep. Great story.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this too. I wouldn't necessarily say school was for everyone. I know a lot of folks. I have one of my good friends. She's very dear to me. A lot of business, a lot of riches. And just recently, you know, through the pandemic as well. And a lot of other things. Since I know the woman, she's been very about her money. And she's been part of a lot of great organizations, huge ones, in the fashion world as well as the marketing world, as well as retail and healthcare as well. She's been part of HR, a lot of different businesses, and she can go to liquor college. In saying that, school is not for everyone. But if you got school in your heart and the education is you, and you want to better your welfare and your financial situation in life early, college is for you. You need school to better things in your life, generational wealth, for one. And two, if you want to accomplish things on a greater level, as far as having a diploma or a degree, so you can put on your mantle, on your wall, in your room, or give it to your parents. It's somewhat I have done in the past with my dad. Do that. School is everything. You know, if you want to further school to be athletic, be an athletic person, in collegiate as well as pro, school is everything for you. But not necessarily school is not for everyone. A lot of geniuses come beyond school. Bill Gates, you know what I mean? Donald J. Trump. I don't think he had that much schooling, but he's there. You know what I mean? There's a lot of forefathers. You know, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. You know, it's not showing Mike went to school at all. You know, he was very smart and intelligent and everything he wanted in life. So I'm not here to say school is for you. The school is not. I'm right in the middle. I'm saying you got to pick your poison. You know, you have to be able to prove to yourself or your peers or your loved ones, this is what you want. And for kids, it starts early. It starts pretty much early. I'm a firm believer. I'm going to tell you a story about me. My name is Jay Works. I'm a man of many hats. My dad was a great man for me and my siblings, and he didn't go to college. He had an incident here in school back in the 70s, a food fight at CT, and a lot of back then, because he was black, it stopped him from going to college. Coaches were recruiting him schools because it was a huge fight.
Oh, wow.
And Dad didn't go, but this man moved to Massachusetts in the mid-70s and became a conglomerate. He became more than a man to me. He became a folk hero to my neighborhood and as well as me and my siblings. And I attribute everything I breathe, everything I do to that man. That man named me after him. That man displayed all the right things and some wrongs and things not to do to me and showed me and my brothers and sisters. My father is a man who raised 7 kids with a beautiful wife. He told her, you don't gotta work. You know, if you want to work, it's your choice. I'm gonna take care of you. That's a man. That's a man. And I tried that. Sometimes that makes an animal, but that's my opinion. You know, I think both parties at home shall be independent, shall work, shall provide in the house, no matter which way it is. But my dad was that type of guy. He ended up being a big union guy. He ended up saving a lot of folks' jobs. He ended up being a hero of a lot of different areas. And the one with me is he taught me how to be a man, how to take on responsibility when responsibility wasn't in me, when I didn't know. I didn't have a handbook. And as growing, he gave me room too to grow too, as my own, to learn. To bump my head a couple times. You know, I had custody of my son at a young age, as well as a daughter. It's because of my father. I wanted to be like this man. You know what I mean? This man is everything. This man was a world to me that people don't have. A lot of my friends don't have. So he didn't go to no school. He graduated. And I'll tell you a small story. Me and my kids, 3 of my kids, and my kid's mom, she was pregnant at the time with one of my juniors. I was graduating. Graduation day, June 13th. Never forget the day. I'm getting dressed. Tyra comes with the kids. And I go, Pop, you come to graduation? I get choked up when I talk about it. I said to him, you know, he says, what? I'm frying my chicken, boy. Go on and get that diploma. That's nothing. That's all you're going to get. And I felt real bad. I told my kids, Mom, see, you all like, you and these kids all like, nobody doing this for y'all. You know, I remember the words. But every day after that, I understand what he meant. Now, that's all I'm going to get. That's all you get. 12 years? That's it. It's more than that. And that sticks with me today. Every child I see cross the stage from elementary to middle school, high school, that's mine, I give them that notion. It's more than that. But also, I'm living proof. I am living proof of tasting all waters, a man of many hats. If it's an opportunity, go take it. If it's not, try something different. And grace of glory, grace of God. I'm here today with a woman who is striving for excellence herself, as well as me, on the same platform. And she'll tell you first, this man gave me this opportunity. This man showing me opportunity. I'm going to listen and learn. I'm going to be very obedient to that. And that's what school can't show you. School can't tell you that.
That's true.
No book can make you be obedient or teach you obedience. You got to want something in life. I know a guy in Boston, a judge, Judge Phillips. And if you listen to this podcast, sir, you're one of my folk heroes. I'm going to tell you why. This man was an ex-heroin addict.
Oh.
A lot of things happened to him.
Wow.
Like he lost his mom, family members. He pushed his way through school. High school. High school.
Okay. Wow.
Went through a lot of programs, law programs. Became a judge. County court judge of Roxbury, Mass.
That's nice.
He had dreadlocks. This man was hard on every black man and woman. How you doing? Mikey Mike, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for supporting my brother. He was a judge. He was a guy who was very hard on black men and women, black teens. And it's because he wanted us to be better than he was. One day I came in, had ordered some surtax, just fines, right? Measly fines.
Okay.
And I came in his courtroom. Back then, Michael Jordan had baby blue, North Carolina blue sneakers.
I remember.
I had the whole North Carolina outfit. So I go to court.
Yeah.
I'm in the courthouse. I'm in there, I have to pay my fine.
Mm.
He go, Mr. Work step up. He knew my dad. Oh yeah, I'm here. He said, what's this? I go, I'm here to pay a fine. He go, dressed like that?
Oh.
Oh, yes, sir. He said, come back in afternoon court. I came back. In 30 days. He gave me 30 days in the Charles Street jail. Yeah, Charles Street jail. He did. Gave me 30 days in the jail. And that was a valuable lesson for me, folks. A valuable lesson for me because it made me want to change my whole appearance. That's why today, and Mikey will tell you, we in DC together, man. I'm not DC, Albany, excuse me, at the State House. We talk to legislators, we talk to senators, we talk to so many people on a professional level. He'll tell you, I'm dressed to the nines. And I'm gonna tell you how. That one judge, he instilled that in me, as well as my dad. You are judged by your appearance.
That's right.
You are judged by your mouthpiece and how uniform are you, folks. And I don't mean uniform as in with a name on it and the same color, black to back. I mean button-up shirt, turtleneck, scarf, blazer, shoes, dungarees with a belt on. You name it. Slacks with a belt. Not Gucci, Louis, Versace. No. Cotton shirt, button up to the neck, cotton turtleneck with a nice jacket that fits you. And you represent yourself by coming in like that for an interview with a job or on a job like me and my co-host, lovely co-host doing today. She'll tell you I'm a fashionista.
Yes.
I do not play no games when it comes down to respecting you.
Yeah.
Your image is everything, folks. School is what you want it to be. It's not no one's choice but yours. But I tell you, it is folks do without. It's folks very knowledgeable. You know, and my guy Mikey will tell you. Thanks, Mike, for joining. Appreciate you for chatting in. You know, your image is everything, folks. Image is everything. I believe so. Yes. You know, it's just things that you should have in you that it don't take school to do. There's no book. There's no book. There's no book in life can tell you how to be like this. Can tell you to be better than this. Can tell you to cook like that good smelling food in there. You know, it's no book. You got to want it, folks. You got to want it. And just like the topic says, a school for men or women, black and brown community. I tell you, it's your opinion. It's your choice. But as I'm here to tell you as a man, it's how much you want out of life. Now, I want all the finer things for my grandkids. That's generational wealth at its finest. But I also want my health and my welfare and my stability to stand on these 2 feet, 10 toes down, as the young folks say it. I want to be uniform. I want to be looked at. I want to be broad shoulders up. I want my co-host to be the woman she is today, to her queen she has today, which is her daughters, her 4 daughters and her 1 man, son. And to my 12 or so having children and my 13 grandchildren, I want to be the focal point of, listen, school is first. If it don't do for you, if it ain't for you, try something else. Several of my babies went to college. Some of my kids are still in school. I have a graduate student. Her name is Portia. She's every bit my twin. She wanted school. School was her. You know, it was her. My Isaiah, it's him. It was my Lachey. You know, my smartest son, one of my smartest children, and all of them smart in their own way. My oldest son, His birthday is coming up on the 19th. This kid is so articulate. So articulate. Very smart. Very intelligent. With a lot of flaws. But he'll tell you first, he learned a lot when he was younger. From wanting to read more, from his daddy pushing him to read. The key to education is the wanting and learning more. Mm-hmm. Education just don't come by with a book or a piece of paper. It's come from wanting to turn those pages and wanting to read and wanting to be more exercised on what you want to do. Just like this. We have notes at this show, like any other show, any other podcast, any other telecast. We have notes. Mm-hmm. And you don't get notes by not wanting something. You don't get notes from not paying attention. You don't get notes from not school. You get notes from educating yourself. And then want to educate folks who's viewing you on any conversation or any topic you have. Isn't that fair? So, in line of this whole topic is, yes, school is prevalent for the ones who wants it even more, which that means college. On any level you want to go to school, you want associates, bachelors, doctorates, undergrads, go for it, folks. Go for it. I was just telling my co-host, I'm going back to school. You know, finishing up a couple degrees or two. Just for my belief, just for my wants. Just to see that plaque. Just for more education. More the sponge to take in. Because sometimes without school, we don't have anything. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's the key to life.
He wants to interview us.
Great. Hey, Mikey, anytime, Mike, on that great podcast you got of yours. What's the name of your podcast, Mikey? Definitely. We'll give you a shout out tonight. We would love you to interview us. Yeah. We're a team here. Yes. But folks, yeah. School is what you make of it. You can't have less education for no education. You cannot want a huge conglomerate and not want education. You know? And that's the favorite truth to know. We have a blogger, folk. We locked in and Mikey B's free. Okay. We locked in and Mikey B's free. I guess that's the podcast, folks. Yes. Folks, any one of you guys out there listening tonight, Mikey B is a good friend of mine. We faced those politicians in Albany weekly and daily for several years on a great bill, Clean Slate, and community not cages. And me and this guy, hand to hand, he has served time, 20-odd something years, 26 years, I think, and has came home and given back to the community like no other man can. And I'm proud of him. I salute this brother on every level. He's helped promote and produce a lot of great talents from New York to Syracuse. From down Atlanta to Florida as well. This man has ambition out of his imagination. Me and him, a lot of joint ventures I'm going to join into and going to reach out there for. Mike, I salute you, man, and keep up the good work. We will be on your site, on your time, on your dime too, my brother. Yes, we will be. Yes. Mikey B's. That's my guy, folks. Mikey B's free. Wow. So, folks, again, education is something that you walk into, you grow into, you was taught to. School was important. School is important. But as far as collegiate and a college level, that's choice. That's your choice. That is my opinion, my public opinion, my personal opinion. So I'm not saying not to go to college. I'm not to say that. I'm not saying to go to college as well. I'm saying if you want to better your education, better your well-being, better your occupation, better your pocket, go to school. Further your career, go to school. You want to learn more about the brain, the mind, the body, the soul, or law, or potentially be the next president, or the next doctor, the next senator, the next lawyer. Go to college, folks. And there's a lot of great programs too to do either one of those jobs. You have to work a little more harder. My co-host is in the medical field. Explain a little bit what you do.
I'm a nurse. I work in the medical field. I work with people. I've worked in hospitals. I've worked in home care. I've worked in nursing homes. I've worked in end of life care. I've worked in pediatrics. I'm a well-around nurse, but at the same time, I had to go and get that education to be that nurse that can do the most. So education is key for if you want to, like you said, make your pockets right. You have to go, even if it's not a college, a trade school, or an online class, anything that's going to further your education and further your knowledge and further your finances. Go for it. It's worth it. Good things that are worth having are worth working hard for. Sometimes it calls for sacrifices, great sacrifices, only for a period of time though, because in the end you're going to come out above that. So that's how I see it. Yeah.
Great. I mean, and I couldn't say it no better, folks. On this podcast, we are not split. We are fully across the board, being even saying, hey, if you got a career, if you didn't go to school, keep going. If you want to be that general manager, trade school there. Bachelor's, associates are there. So we right there. We're not saying don't go to school. We're not saying go to school. We're saying pick your poisons, folks. Mm-hmm. Hey, folks, I'm the host, Jay Works, podcast Street Savvy, co-host
Kristen Bouchard, Street Savvy.
We are two people in life that likes to bring you the news and the thoughts in our minds that's in the present day at time, and to give you some good insights on good ideas. We are not here to shun you. We're not to disrespect you. We're not to put none of your dirty laundry or our dirty laundry out to the public. We're here to be inciting and things to you that you enjoy in the morning and at night. So we're saying that. Have a good night, folks. Stay tuned to our next podcast, which that'll be tomorrow at 8 p.m. And hopefully we make your day.
Good night.
And make sure you subscribe and like and share.